In the last 5 years, 129 pubs have closed across London. Although some have reopened, many have been revived for new purposes. On my street alone, 4 pubs have closed, which as a student who likes to go to the pub, is a greatly missed opportunity. I intend to find the reason for what I am dubbing the London Pub Epidemic. I went to my local pub, the George Tavern, which has been featured in many shows and films and is famous for hosting a large music scene. I thought, what better place to get some insight about this issue, so I spoke to the landlady Pauliene to discuss her thoughts on the matter.
And I ended up finding this beautiful building. It was a closed down pub, and I moved in 2 weeks after moving in, and the bar was all here. It was all pretty much tables, chairs, everything. I decided to get the license back and open it. This pub, before it was the George Tavern, it was called the Halfway House, and that dates back to the 1600s. The place was kept open by live music. The local people didn't drink, so it became a destination pub. People came for the music from all over London and for whatever they are. You know, Phoebe Waller-Bridge started here. We had loads of wonderful things happening in those early days, so I had to protect the licence. As soon as I got that application, I rang the council up, and they told me point blank that they were going to get planning permission for that development.
It could be said that a change in demand has led to these pubs closing, but it is clear that there is a market for renovating old buildings like the George and converting them into fast food chains and accommodations, as Pauline explained. But with the spread of decaying pubs not being given new life, it is still mostly unclear why drinking culture in London has changed and what the reason is for so many people deciding to go elsewhere for a drink.
So I had just met Amy Winehouse a few weeks before, and she'd given me her number and she'd rung me up a few times. And I rang her up immediately and I said, I need your help. So I went to see her and she said, get the t-shirt. So then I went to a friend who did t-shirts called Duncan, and he printed up, within a few days, a load of those t-shirts, Save the George. Just always, just thinking, what can I do? What can I add to keep that door open? And so literally, this place is important.
It's sad that the same establishments that brought us many comedians and musicians won't be as popular of a platform due to the rising prices, demand and cultural differences. Although this is happening all over London, it is the few people like Pauline that keep this facet of London's soul proudly polished.